All new numbers tonight. A local alcohol rehab center says last year they saw a 56% increase in treatment demand over the previous year. And tonight we sit down with the recovering teen and his mother. This is a warning that every parent needs to hear about from a kid who learned the hard way. Here's defender Michelle Bowden.
Senior year is supposed to be the best. Homecoming, applying to college, prom, and graduation. But for this South Charlotte teen, much of it was a blur.
I was doing it almost every day.
He was a top student, AP classes, a track star and tennis player.
I like getting really drunk.
And he was an alcoholic.
And there it went to smoking weed, stealing my brother's ADHD medicine.
It started his freshman year.
The first time I knew something was wrong, I found him in his room. He passed out from having too much to drink.
Do you think most parents have no idea what's going on?
I don't think my parents really knew the extent of what I was doing.
We ended up with a couple trips to the ER.
She tried to get help.
I called 911 and they were asking me to, try to get a pulse, and I couldn't get a pulse, and I really thought he was dead.
Their story is terrifying and so very common.
We're seeing more people, more teens drinking, smoking pot, and taking pills.
Charles O'Dell runs the Dilworth Center, a nonprofit alcohol and drug treatment center here in Charlotte.
We saw last year alone a 56% increase in treatment demand over the previous year.
He says many families don't always recognize there's a problem right away.
There are probably a lot of parents fooled, like I was. You don't always see the signs.
It became an escape, made me feel different. I liked it.
He got the alcohol from home. His parents had it in the house for when they entertained. He finished rehab last spring, is now a freshman at UNCC studying mechanical engineering, and has been accepted into a top engineering school for next year.
He's healthy. He's a really smart kid. He's going off to his dream school in the fall.
He is sober and back on track, he says, thanks to rehab. The folks here at the Dilworth Center tell us 1 in 3 families will deal with someone who's addicted to drugs or alcohol, and they suggest parents have a frank conversation with their kids before they start 6th grade. Reporting in Charlotte, Michelle Bowden, NBC Charlotte.